Hey everyone, Pastor Aaron here. Last week at On the Rock, we did our third session in this series, Teens versus Parents, and we looked at what happens when the rules are unreasonable and harsh and stupid sometimes. And we looked at what Peter says in 1 Peter chapter 2, where he says, submit to the emperor even as supreme. Now we're all about obeying government, but we need to understand the context in which Peter is writing. The emperor at the time was Nero, a psychopathic, immoral, and violent emperor. He burned Rome to the ground. He killed his own wife and mother because of a conspiracy he suspected. I mean, this guy had some stupid rules, some harsh rules. But Peter still says, submit to him, even as supreme. So if Peter says, as Christians, we're to submit to a person like Nero, what excuse do we have for not obeying mom and dad? Now, their rules might seem harsh and unreasonable. That's why communication comes into the scene. We need to be able to talk with them about these things. We need to be able to share our opinions openly but respectfully. And sometimes when mom and dad, they have a will, they have something that they want, and it doesn't match up with what God wants, that same Peter says it's better to obey God rather than man. But we must do it respectfully. Now this week, we're not going to be getting together because we have Easter. And I want you to spend that time celebrating the hope and joy that comes from the resurrection of Christ. But the week after that, April 3rd, we are going to be getting together and we're going to be wrapping up this series on teens versus parents. And we're going to be looking at how do we take this relationship that is, in some cases, really bad. Like our parents seem to be our worst enemies. And how do we turn them back into a friend or from being a foe? And how do we get them to no longer be this villain in our mind? You're not going to want to miss this. It is an amazing end to this series. Really looking forward to seeing you guys. Don't forget, this weekend on the 26th, we have laser tag. Feel free to bring a friend, and we're gonna have a blast. We are starting here at 5. I'm hoping to go until 9. Looking forward to seeing you all. Keep building on the rock.